Good morning, Monday morning here, and I am getting ready to go for my walk. If you are new to my spaces, my name is Sarah. You can find me on most social media at Sarah Descending. Today I wanted to make a short video about a problem that I'm seeing in the New Age channeling movement. I actually just stumbled across a really interesting Instagram account. I feel that this young lady is very much in alignment with the bulk of her work and her offerings. However, as I scrolled this new to me person's Instagram feed, I was seeing that she channels spirit babies. I have addressed this a few times on Twitter. I'm not sure if it was on my main page or one of my personal accounts. However, the reason that we cannot channel spirit babies, the reason why that is not okay, is because your future children are not fucking babies. They are wise, infinite, multitudinous souls, as are you. And I have addressed this extensively. I am a mother of 4. My children are now in the age range of 11 to almost 20. And when I am working in the Akash or doing clearing work for or on behalf of clients, I sometimes do connect with potential future children. However, typically in the Akash, I will be shown the fullness of someone's soul, perhaps the soul aspect that will be incarnating or will potentially incarnate if we choose to create those timelines, if that client creates the conditions in which that child is conceived and that soul can incarnate. However, so what I will see is the multitudinous soul, the infinite and everlasting soul, and then sometimes the soul will fade into a vision of the potential, the most likely potential, or sometimes I've seen up to 3, depending on who the other parent may be in multiple timelines, versions of how that child might present. Somebody who is channeling spirit babies, I am sure, is doing it with pure intention. However, as a depth quantum practitioner who is incredibly clarified and refined about this stuff, and I don't say that from a place of ego, I say that from a place of I accepted the multiple initiations that were straight up death and rebirth through the fire for the last several years. That has constantly been, I keep showing up. The Dark Mother and the Spirit of the Christ, Yeshua, support me in this work. I have completely surrendered into the mantle of my calling. And so I can sit here and tell you that I've done the needed clarification and refinement work to tell you that while the women who are channeling your spirit babies probably are coming and trying to do so from a pure heart and as an offering that they think can be comforting and encouraging to you, that's lower astral fuckery, because your baby, your future baby, is an infinite, massive soul, as are you. And only 1 or 2 or 3 parts of that fullness of that infinite, everlasting soul will be coming into a body, potentially, if you create that outcome. So I'm not calling anyone out by name. I think that this is something that we need to approach, though, from kind of like a lens of, is this a predatory offering? Is there a potential predatory energy behind this, even if the facilitator offering these type of channelings may not realize it? There is energy siphoning that is happening when there is a masking or deceptive or trickster type entity that's being brought forth as a potential spirit baby. So this is an area that I think we need to be aware of. Approach with discernment. Again, I don't think the women who are typically practicing this mean any harm. I think it's a case of where people get to a certain level of consciousness, and their gifts are expanding and growing, and they want to connect. They want to provide something that could be encouraging or comforting, that will bring them business as well. We're all trying to make a living, and I acknowledge that as an energy work practitioner that works mostly with people online. However, it's not okay. We need to bring our discernment, and we also need to not infantilize the souls that may consider coming in as our children. While they are here in baby form, treat them as an infant, but don't ever forget that these are your masters and your teachers too.